the most attractive to prosperity. So find joy in anything you can. Anything. Find joy in the flowers that are coming up now. Find joy in the fact that you have 10 toes and they all work. It doesn't matter. Just vibrate at joy and gratitude. They're both going to bring to you the abundance, more abundance than you've had. Blink it in, blink it in, blink it in. Okay, take a nice big breath. And letting it go. Okay, all right. Okay. All right, so now close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Imagine yourself surrounded with the white light of Christ. Christ and all the masters of light and guardian angels have come to assist you in this clearing. We ask them to go into the past, present, and future to find any dark energies and resistive beliefs about prosperity and joy. We demand all dark energies and resistive beliefs taken into the light to be healed and made whole. If that is not possible, we ask the masters of light to escort them to another dimension harmonious with them, and we demand that this be done now. Repeat after me. I now give my permission for this clearing to occur.
I now give my permission for this clearing to occur.
Open your eyes and blinking and repeat. You can just repeat softly to yourselves. I now offer up to the light of Source with honor and gratitude any and all self-defeating beliefs and behaviors, programs, traditions, conditioning, implants, icons, systems, barriers, triggers, logical conclusions, shunts, roadblocks, subcutaneous programs, psychological, religious, and family training, and traditions, ancestral and karmic patterns of poverty consciousness. I now release to the light with gratitude any and all resistance to abundance, any and all resistance to prosperity, worthiness, abundance, wealth, riches, and joy. I invoke the power of my most understanding, forgiving, reasoning, spiritual higher self, to release me from the patterns of trance, the patterns of habitual poverty, the patterns of slavery, ignorance, control, justification, rationalization, denial, lies, distortion, dishonesty, delusion, fear, doubt, laziness, anger, pride, vanity, envy, jealousy, greed, lust, hate, anxiety, perfectionism, and defensiveness. It keeps me from being fully aware of my prosperity and joy. I forgive myself, my mother, my father, and my generations unconditionally for these incorrect perceptions and for accepting these deceptions as truth. And I release them all now with honor and gratitude. Each and every one. Individually and together. All parts as well as the whole. To the light. And I do this for
I do this for
and in behalf of myself
and in behalf of myself
and my family
and my family,
for all generations and lifetimes,
for all generations and lifetimes,
for all humanity.
for all humanity.
Close your eyes and imagine a box in the shape of a cube. Inside the box is your infinite prosperity and joy. Open the box, blink, open the box and open your eyes, and blinking. And repeat after me. I now accept myself completely.
I now accept myself completely.
I now recognize abundance in my life.
I now recognize abundance in my life.
I deserve to be prosperous and wealthy.
I deserve to be prosperous and wealthy.
There is enough for everyone.
There is enough for everyone.
I am free, full, and joyous.
I am free, full, and joyous.
My life is fulfilling.
My life is fulfilling.
All of my debts are now paid in full.
All of my debts are now paid in full.
Let's do that one again. All of my debts are now paid in full.
All of my debts are now paid in full.
Just feel yourself open and receive that. All of my debts are now paid in full.
All of my debts are now paid in full.
I deserve to live joyously.
I deserve to live joyously.
I am now enjoying a fulfilling life.
I am now enjoying a fulfilling life.
Every dollar I spend comes back to me multiplied.
Every dollar I spend comes back to me multiplied.
My income exceeds my expenses.
My income exceeds my expenses.
Money comes in faster than it goes out.
Money comes in faster than it goes out.
All of my investments are profitable.
All of my investments are profitable.
Every day in every way, I get richer and richer.
Every day in every way, I get richer and richer.
Keep blinking. A part of all I earn is mine to keep.
A part of all I earn is mine to keep.
I am free of all self-imposed limitations.
I am free of all self-imposed limitations.
I am financially independent.
I am financially independent.
Open and receive that, even if it's just a tiny bit. I am financially independent
I am financially independent
because my source is my supply.
because my source is my supply.
My imagination is active to the realm of unlimited possibilities.
My imagination is active
To the realm of unlimited possibilities.
to the realm of unlimited possibilities.
My heart is open,
My heart is open.
and I am living life to its fullest.
I am living life to its fullest.
Close your eyes and breathe clear to your toes 3 times. And when you're done, open your eyes and blinking and repeating. I now integrate awareness of prosperity
I now integrate awareness, prosperity,
and joy
and joy
into all layers,
into all layers,
levels,
levels,
dimensions,
dimensions,
lifetimes,
lifetimes,
generations,
generations,
and bodies of my being.
and bodies of my being.
I now accept prosperity,
I now accept prosperity,
wealth,
wealth,
riches,
riches,
kindness,
kindness,
joy,
joy,
generosity,
generosity,
gratitude,
gratitude,
honor,
honor,
praise,
praise,
worthiness,
worthiness,
abundance,
abundance,
fulfillment,
fulfillment,
and love
and love.
as my truth
As my truth,
and the truth of my family
and the truth of my family,
and generations,
and generations,
past, present, and future.
past, present, future.
I now accept prosperity
I now accept prosperity
and fulfillment
and fulfillment
as my natural state of being
as
my
my
natural state of being.
on all levels,
and
On
all
all
levels,
levels,
joyfully aware of myself
joyfully aware of myself
and those around me.
and those around me.
I now accept these conditions and truths
I now accept these conditions and truths
for myself,
for myself,
my family,
my family,
my community,
my community,
and the world.
in the world.
I now open my heart to all things,
I now open my heart to all things,
places,
Places,
beings,
beings,
levels of beings,
levels of beings,
light levels,
light
light
levels,
and conditions,
and conditions,
with gratitude and honor,
with gratitude and honor,
with gratitude and honor.
with gratitude and honor.
I thank all levels of my being for this clearing.
I thank all levels of my being for this clearing.
I thank the beings who assisted me.
I thank the beings that assisted me,
Keep your eyes blinking, and I thank my spirit for helping me.
and I thank my spirit for helping me.
Open my heart in gratitude and honor.
Open my heart in gratitude and honor.
I now choose to walk in prosperity
I now choose to walk in prosperity
and joy
and joy
on all levels of my being,
on all levels of my being,
in pure, unconditional love.
in pure, unconditional love.
Amen.
Amen.
So be it,
So be it,
and so it is.
so it is.
How do you feel? How do you feel?
I feel an off. I feel up there.
Great. Yeah. Okay. So, two things did occur to me before we close up. In pursuit of the ability to surrender, maybe we'll do a class just on surrender someday. Right? Yeah. So it all starts with like a baby step, right? So start practicing acceptance. Right? Acceptance came up a lot in that. I accept gratitude, I accept abundance, I accept. Just start moving into the feeling of acceptance, especially if something's not okay, right? When we're upset about something, or we see somebody we know in pain, or something's happening that we want to change. Practice acceptance. Just, what's that saying? We don't hear it too much anymore. It is what it is. Right? Just, it's not good or bad. Thinking makes it so. Just accept it as it is. And if you can practice, if you can get to a place of accepting things when they're not the way you want them to be, that'll strengthen that muscle of acceptance. And then it's easier to accept the unseen. Because we don't see it does not mean it doesn't exist. Right? We know that. We don't see the air. Right? We don't see angels, but some people do, and they tell us they exist. And we have our personal experiences, some of us. So if you start practicing the art, rather than practice the art of surrender, begin with practicing the art of acceptance. I don't have enough money for whatever it is, right? That's your thought and that's what's happening. Okay. All right. I accept that. Right now in this moment, I can accept that. And that's just doing that will begin to help you learn how to be able to get to a place of being an opening and receiving. Because in the presence of acceptance, there's the absence of resistance, right? And when we can remove resistance from the equation, then we can move up the scale from acceptance to receiving to surrender. Right? Those are the 3 steps. That's how I designed the class. Acceptance, receiving, surrender. Okay? So that was the thought. So start practicing acceptance.
So what is the difference between acceptance and acknowledgement?
To me, acknowledgement is more of a mental, it comes from the mental body. It's more of a,
acceptance will be more
it's
emotional.
feeling.
Oh.
Not necessarily emotion, but a feeling. When you accept it, you let go. You feel a relief
Wait,
because
no,
you're not pushing against it.
I'm confused. What is the difference between emotion and feeling?
The difference between emotion and feeling, there is a difference. It's a vibrational difference and it's an intensity, right? So an emotion is sad or angry. A feeling is, gee, I feel comfortable, right? I feel wealthy. I feel sad. That's an emotion. I feel,
State of being.
thank you. Right. There you go. Right. A feeling is a state of being. An emotion is an intensified feeling. So anyway, that's the difference between acknowledgement is a mental, mental note, right? And you can acknowledge with feeling, right? But acceptance is is a letting go. Acceptance happens when we let go of the resistance to something. Right? So practice acceptance just for the next week or two and see what happens. Yes, ma'am.
Maybe you should do that class next and then
Yeah.
the money class afterwards, because then we're like, boom, receive.
Yeah, good idea. Okay. Yeah. Because there is a lot to be said about that. The other thought was, if you're one of us that has a relationship with the angels, right? I've often called them our buddies without bodies. Right? If you have a relationship with angels, they're angels for everything. So we'll take a moment and acknowledge and accept from the angels of wealth, angels of prosperity, angels of abundance, angels of money, angels of supply. We acknowledge you and thank you for your presence with us. We call forth the angels of abundance, angels of prosperity, the angels of wealth, the angels of supply, the angels of freedom, the angels of light, because within light there can only be abundance. And we ask that you all flood each of us with your love and the highest frequency possible for each of us. And we ask that you go ahead of all of us, go ahead of each of us, flood all of humanity with a deep recognition of our divine birthright to accept and receive the abundance of this abundant universe in which we were born. Thank you all for your presence with us and for that blessing. Okay, anything you want to add or share before we close up? How do you feel, Paul? That's your first little snippet of Rapid Eye. How do you feel?
Good.
Yeah?
Mm.
Okay, good. Okay.
Nobody was really intense. At least it was fair.
Intense. It's your second time doing it, and there were other people in the room. That's the thing about the groups. The groups can really intensify the feeling of it. Yeah. Right. Do you feel heavy at all? No, you would know.
Yeah,
A little bit?
a little bit.
A little bit? Yeah. First time. Let's take a minute. I'm just going to clean you up a little bit, okay? All right, just take a nice breath. Good. One more time. Just gather up all that heaviness. Nice big breath. And let it go. Good. And one more time. Nice big breath. Gather it all up and release it out. Good. We'll do that behind you. Just gathering and releasing. Gather up that heaviness. Good. Okay. All right. And filling your aura and your whole body with light, making the connections, closing the circuits and closing the files. And close your eyes. And above your head there is a beautiful light. And it's washing, washing, washing down your arms, down your legs, out of your feet into the earth. Washing, washing, washing down your arms, down your legs, out of your feet into the earth. If there are any energy blocks left, we burst them. It's a big magnet above your head, and all your filings at your feet. And they're sweeping, sweeping, sweeping up to this magnet, pulling up any residue, any leftovers. Sweeping, sweeping, sweeping up to this magnet. Good. Let me know when you feel clear and light. Sweeping right up to this magnet. Good. And on to the light. Breathe up from the earth, hold it at your heart, and down from sun. Opening, blending, balancing the heart. Breathe up from feminine, and down from masculine. Opening, blending, balancing the heart. Breathe up from experience and down from spirit. Opening, blending, balancing the heart. Okay, open your eyes and put your fingertips together. Your tongue goes right at that place where your teeth meets the roof of your mouth. This creates an electrical circuitry. Also, yes, I'm glad you're doing that. While we're doing this particular mudra, if you hold it right here in front of your third eye, can be very powerful. You can almost feel the energy. So if you feel heavy-headed sometimes, just hold it right there and just allow the energy to just drain right through that triangle. Okay, on the count of 3, we have deeper mind, bring you fully current, occupying your body, being in the room, present time, feeling abundant, joyful, prosperous, open to receive all that is yours by divine right. 1, 2, 3, be here now. What's your name and what's the year?
Paul, 2019.
19, yeah. Yeah. What color is your car?
Gold.
I see. What day of the week is it?
Saturday.
Okay. Do you have any kids?
3 daughters.
Okay. All right. Getting better. Coming back. All right. Kate, what's your date? What's your date? Your name and your date.
Kate 2019.
Next.
Angel, April 6, 2019.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Stand up, everybody. We're just going to do a little brain gym. We've got to make sure we're all right here. You can also do it this way. It's just a march. Good. There we go. Okay. All right. Yeah, and if you're doing this at home, it's really important to do this at the end before you go do anything else, especially drive. Okay. All right. Okay. Good job, everybody. Thank you.
All right. Thank
Okay.
you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're welcome. I hope it was helpful. And I'm Paula K. Bronte, Master Rapid Eye Technician, and I have a private practice in Sugar House where I see people one-on-one. I do groups, I do families, especially couples. Lots of couples are coming to me. And lots of younger people, like in their early 20s, they're called star seeds. And a lot of those people are showing up too. And I have an online course that you can find on my website, which is www.intheblink-of-an-eye.com. So you can get my course really affordable, right? Because I want everyone to have the ability to learn how to be prosperous. So you can get the course, you can listen to Tuesdays with Paula on Tuesdays, and you can come here the first 3 Saturdays of the month. And you can come to my workshop. It's a 4-hour workshop from 10 to 4 the last Saturday of every month.
10 to 2.
Yes, 10 to 2, thank you. Okay, that's it. Bye.
All right.